Ulgash.
What did you know?
You're Yashruka, Chief Ogzor's exiled daughter.
You're right. How did you know it was me?
Because it was super fucking obvious. Lorig mentioned you.
I see. You seem to know much about me, Snow Truffle. But not everything.
First of all, why the fuck did you just call me Snow Truffle? And second of all, can I just leave? Am I good? No, I have to ask her.
You looked different from What? Yes, that's... I see.
Then tell me what I
My
missed.
friend keeps me informed of Shatul. When she brought word of my father's injuries, I had to return and contend for chief. Shatul must survive.
Can you even become
Have
chief?
you been to Orsinium? The king hammers away at traditions which keep orcs locked in squalid strongholds. He tempers us, forges us into something new, something better. I will become chief of Shatul, and in a decade, it will become tradition.
But will Shatul accept you?
Some won't. They may challenge me, and I'll have to kill them. But when any other clan clucks about the Code of Malakath, Shatul will band together as we always do. We'll triple their rate on Echater, a built-in blood price for the disrespect.
Wow, she sounds like she'd be a terrible chief. Do you think that'll work?
I think we'll get rich off the Malakath zealots. That will make the king happy. And if he asks me to be his chief wife, I'll decline. But I'll offer him the chance to be my king husband.
Yeah, I bet he'll take that. Fucking idiot. I see. So what
Now
now?
I head to the Bloody Knoll. There I will kill Lorig and become chief of Shatul. For this to work, my grandmother must know my intentions. Inform her, and I swear upon my mother's memory, I will repay the favor when I am chief.
What should I tell Yuzora?
Tell her the truth. I don't care if she approves. She will need to prepare the clan for my success. If Malakath disapproves, he can strike me down in the Bloody Knoll. But Shatul must survive. Go. There's little time.
Alright, I'll let her know. I don't think this lady would make a good chief at all, but you know what? These are their traditions. Whoever wins the fight becomes chief of the clan, and you know what? To me and my character, RP-wise, really doesn't make a freaking bit of difference at all. Whatever this clan wants to do, they can do. Nobody here means a damn thing to me. They compensated her to do work. Tiny Teen is a mercenary. That's what she does.
My son, Chief Ogzor, is dead. Lorig waits at the Bloody Knoll. Is Ulgesh on his way?
Actually, Yashruka is heading to the Bloody Knoll.
What? Ushruka was exiled from Shatul. I would never allow her to contend for chief.
That's why she posed as Ulgash.
That foolish girl. We're a traditional clan. Shatul will never accept an exiled woman as chief.
Agreed. Lorig would make a better chief.
A chief who lost his entire clan to raiders from the Reach? He refused to challenge my son, to give him an honorable death under Malakath's gaze, because of friendship. No matter his prowess in battle, he is soft in the heart.
Well, look, lady, it's not my problem. I just don't care. There are no other contenders in your clan.
Take this ritual blade. It is flawed at its core, just like Lorig and Ushruka. Replace the blade of the weakest contender.
I can't do that. It's not fair.
Fair? I just watched my son die. None of this is fair. The flawed blade is a test. A weak contender who survives despite the setback deserves to become chief of Shatul.
And I can't just not do this because it's part of the zone story. Like, I have to fucking complete this. Do you really believe that'll happen?
If the blade fails, the weakest contender will most assuredly die. If she go, there is little time. Malakath favor the victor.
That's really a bunch of BS that they forced me into making this decision. Because this is fucking cheating. I would never do this. I would go tell both of them what this lady just fucking said to me. That's what I would do. This is BS. And I have to do this. It's in the zone guide. It's part of the zone story quest. Like, I have to do this. Or I would literally just walk away from it. I would just walk away from it. I didn't think the quest was well written from the beginning. And the way they're just like ham-fisting me into having to cheat somebody to death. This is really strange. This is a really poorly written quest. Like, who the hell wrote this quest and thought, yeah, gamers will just accept this? This is cool. People will like this. This will be fun. What part of this has been fun? This quest sucks. In my opinion. I think this is one of the dumbest things I've ever fucking done in a game. I forgot about this quest, or I wouldn't even have done it. See, and they're not even here. I was hoping I could just talk to them and be like, hey, this fucking lady's trying to cheat you. I don't know. She seems to think that Yushruka would make a better chief. I don't know. I don't even care. You know what? I'm just gonna look up what happens. You know? I feel like I should. I feel like I should just look up what happens because they just like forced me. They just like square pegged me into a round hole making this decision, bro. This is dumb. This is dumb as fuck. Here it says, this is an old article, here it says, if you are an orc, you can become chief yourself by telling Ysara that you want to contend, and then killing the winner of the duel. I think now you can do that no matter what race you are, because the choice you make will not adversely affect future events. Either chief will attend the king's mute. Yushruka is already a firm supporter of King Kurog, whereas Lorig is open to new ideas and is willing to listen. While Ysara warns that Chathul orcs that catch you inside the Bloody Knoll will be honor-bound to attack you. No orcs other than the contenders dueling each other are found inside later on, so this doesn't come into play. Forget it. I don't... See, these kinds of quests just make me not care. Because in my opinion, they're not well written, they're not well done. And like I said, you're just like jackknifing me, just like hand-fisting me into this decision that I never should have had to make, bro. If that wise woman wants to cheat this shit, she should be the one down here doing it. Fine, we're gonna replace Yushruka's blade, because I think she's a fucking idiot. And now I have to hide. This doesn't feel right at all. I would have never done this. My character would have never fucking done this, bro. This is shit. This makes me feel like crap. Up until now, it was just a poorly written quest that I didn't really care much about. Now it's a poorly written quest that I don't give a shit about that now makes me feel like shit because I had to sneak around and cheat.
Before I came to Shatul.
No. What have you done?
Shatul must survive. Don't hold back, Lorig.
Malakath favor the victor. Goodbye, little one.
This is a shit quest. I really wish I could just give this lady a piece of my mind and be like, you're the most worthless, wise woman I've ever met. You don't decide a damn thing by yourself. You just want me to do it? Like, I understand the practicality of they're trying to give me things to do. I get that. But you can't just ham-fist it like that, bro. This is a decision that never should have been placed upon her shoulders as somebody that they literally just met today, bro. Nobody in this clan, other than like those two and the wise woman, has ever even met her, bro. And she's making these kinds of decisions. You think an orc clan would really be having that? I don't. Seems kind of weird to me. Even if she was another orc, and she's not. She's a fucking wood elf. She's not even part of the Daggerfall Covenant. I mean, they don't seem to care about that here, but...
You've returned. Who is the new chief of Shatul?
Lorig was victorious.
I see. Our clan will believe Malakath favors the loyalty Lorig showed my son. They'll accept his victory, for now. I shall advise him, if he allows it. And I will watch for weakness in his heart. Shatul must survive.
Cool, I don't care. Have a good one.
You alone emerged
This is not
from the bloody
justice.
knoll. Did you pray to Malakath for your victory?
I needed no prayers, only my strength.
Then go forth, my chief, and receive your clan. Shatul, I present your new chief.
Chief Ogzor was good for Shatul. Though Ushruka fell by my hand in the Bloody Knoll, I vow to lead by her father's example.
Well, Mally did even Chimkin likes it here. Lots of stuff to peck at. I gotta do something for you now? I was really hoping I was just gonna leave.
So now
What do you
we
got?
have a new chief. Everyone is ready to forget Chief Ogzor, to ignore his murder.
What are you talking about?
Urkael the Cleaver robbed me of my husband's mind, but Glagosh is to blame. She secretly worships Boethia, the Daedric Prince of Murder. Her prayers brought about Chief Ogzor's death. I haven't found the proof.
Sounds like a witch hunt to me. And you want me
I
to
am no
find it?
longer hearthwife of Shatul. My husband's life was stolen from me by his huntwife, my own clan sister. I want justice.
Tell me what you
Try
need.
the Giants' camp where Chief Ogzor fell. Or Lugbag. Ask what he heard the night before the attack. And search Glagosh's tent. Confront her with anything you find. I want to know what she has to say for herself.
What if I find something? How will she be punished?
Shatul travels with the Achater. We have no prisons, just the Code of Malakath. If you wrong another in the clan, you have two choices. Pay in gold or pay in blood.
What kind of evidence do you need?
I don't know. Poison, ritual sacrifice, time when she slipped away from the clan. Anything that connects her to Boethia.
Weird. Once again, I don't understand why. Other than the practical video game purpose of the player needs to do the quest, I don't understand why she would I don't understand why she would really even tell me of these suspicions of hers, these deeply personal suspicions, let alone want me to personally look into all these things. You want me to go through her tent? How could you reasonably tell me to go through her tent? I mean, really? What's up? This clan is weird. This is the weirdest orc clan ever, bro. Alright, well, we're gonna go snooping through people's tents and shit. Got a champion point. Where is that? 50 there. Talk to this dude.
You're the one who helped Scamper find the snow truffle. Everyone calls him lazy, but they just don't know how to motivate him.
Rogzesh said you heard something the night before Chief Ogzor died.
It's nothing. Well, Stubbs went missing that night. When I caught her out in the snow, I heard someone singing. It sounded like Glagosh, but I didn't stay to listen. If the chief's hunt wife wants to sing alone at night, that's her business.
Okay, so they want us to search her tent and the giant camp. And I take it she's just gonna let me do that? If you're not here. Boethia's glory. I mean, she does have a Boethia book. Alright, let's go check out the giant camp. Oh, you just gonna let me check this stuff out, bro? Okay, cool. I guess we'll fight then. I'm down. So there was a poisoned hunting blade. Alright, well, let's go see what old Glagosh has to say for herself, huh? Sure does seem like what that other lady was saying is true.
I should have been at my husband's side. He'd still be alive, and I'd still be his hunt wife.
I had some questions.
About what?
I found this sword at the giant camp.
That's my hunting blade. Chief Ogzor must have grabbed it on his way to the giant camp. Careful how you handle it. The blade has a paralyzing poison on the edge.
Why would Chief Ogzor use your hunting blade?
His sword jangles. Lots of little buckles on the scabbard. But mine is quieter than it.
He would have just taken the buckles off, right?
The morning he was injured. Damned fool. Trying to prove himself. Didn't want his hunt wife along to fight the giant.
Can you explain this book I found in your tent?
You rummaged through my tent? If you weren't bloodkin, I could gut you for that.
Oh, I guess I was allowed in there because I'm bloodkin.
But it's a book of battle poetry. I read them occasionally.
This book is about Boethia betraying Trinimac.
It's what they preach in Orsinium, isn't it? Always wise to keep in touch with the king's politics. Better to know the old myths than sound like a bumpkin.
What about the singing Lugbag heard the night before Chief Orzog's injury?
We're a clan that travels the range. It gets boring at night. Sometimes we sing to keep up our spirits.
Lugbag was away from Chatul. He said it sounded like you.
No, that. I wasn't singing. I was chanting. I was out hunting when I nearly stumbled into a mammoth. They have poor night vision. If you chant the way the giants do, sometimes you can fool them into thinking you're not a threat.
Alright, I see.
Well, I don't. What is the point of your questions?
Rogzesh thinks you're behind Chief Ogzor's death.
Yeah. The poor girl is still young. She can't accept that our husband fell in fair combat. There is no conspiracy. Just a good man who fell before his time. Tell her that.
Oh well. Funny that she called him a man, though, because orcs are mare, they're not men. Orcs are orsimer. Orcs are mare, just like elves. Orcs are actually fucking just another kind of elves. Like, but so there's no way she would have said he was a good man. I don't know who in the hell wrote that dialogue, but that's weird. That's weird. That's like if an imperial plain old man died and they said, "Oh, he was a good mayor." They wouldn't say that. That would be weird. That'd be absolutely weird. I don't understand why they wrote that into the dialogue. Orcs are not men. That's just a fact. It's in their name.
So, what did you find? What did she have to say for herself?
Orsimer, just like high elves are Altmer, dark elves are Dunmer. I found Glagosh's hunting blade at the giant camp and a book of Boethia in her
I
tent.
knew it. Her hands are red with my husband's blood.
Actually, Chief Ogzor took her hunting blade to the giant
Well,
camp.
I don't know why he would. But you're right. His own blade was still in the tent. That means nothing. She's still a Boethia cultist. I'm sure of it.
Glagosh said she had the book to study Orsinium politics.
What does Glagosh care about Orsinium politics? The book proves her guilt. What about Lugbag? He heard something the night before my husband was struck down.
He heard Glagosh. She was chanting outside the village.
A cultist chants to her Daedric prince, just like the stories. I bet she was cavorting in the moonlight. Perhaps she was chanting to Ensorcel Urkale, the Cleaver.
She said she was trying to calm a mammoth.
We've all seen her do that before. Of course she would say that. Followers of Boethia live only to deceive. It was Boethia worship, no matter what she says. Chief Ogzor deserves justice. Something must be done about Glagosh.
Alright, what do you propose?
This is enough evidence for me to demand a blood price from Glagosh.
It's clear you both love Chief Ogzor. If Chatul must survive, you should support her, not accuse her.
You're right. I was just so angry. If she had been there beside him, he'd still be alive. We'd still be a family. I'll speak with Glagosh. We both lost someone important to us.
Cool, glad I could persuade my way out of that, because that was quickly turning into a really stupid situation that nobody was going to be able to come back from there. Jeez. Alright, look, I'm done with this clan. I'm done. I'm done with this clan. I'm getting out of here before they start forcing me to make some other awkward decisions that I don't want any part of. I'm good. This clan is weird. This clan is weird, bro. They just like this clan is like the Jerry Springer show of orc clans, bro. They just all their business is out in the street, bro. They don't care. They're just telling anybody about this shit. We're gonna go west now. till we hit that road. I want to go up here and see what this place is. It might be a place I was already at. We'll find out. Yeah, it is. It's that place with the set station that I couldn't get into. They said you have to do some... I read online you have to do some quest around here to get into that set station. But I haven't been able to find the quest. There was a quest to do here in the village and I did it. But it didn't do anything about getting me into there. Like, all you have to do is go in this tower, I think. But you can't go in there. Oh, yeah, see, so even this isn't it. Because you can't, you just go up. Yeah, so the set station's not here either. This just goes up to the top of the tower, then you can go back down. Yeah, I don't know how you're supposed to get to that set station. Like I said, I read that there was a quest here in the village that you had to do, so I found the quest that was here in the village, and I did it. It was a pretty long one. And it still didn't do anything. I don't even know where it's supposed to be. Like, you can... It seems like you're right on top of it here. Weird. You see what I mean? I don't see where the set station is. B, I don't see any other quests around here. Maybe we need to go down and get down underneath this cliff. And see what's up. Let's see if we can go over here and do that. Maybe it's just down under there and I'm missing it. I don't know. Oh, you see what I mean? It's all a blank cliff pretty much under there. I've been down there around the bottom of it. I don't see any other quests in here.
Zorga's cooking is the talk of Orsinium. Think about Redguard leaving the Fighters Guild.
She won't just give away.
Yeah, you can see it named there. It's called Morkelden Ford.
Smells coming from Orzorga's kitchen.
Maybe I should have some.
If we keep eating here, how will we fit into our armor?
That wasn't good. Whew. I was lucky that didn't kill me. See, I don't see anything down here. I don't see any quest arrows.